Let me cut across to Ashutosh. Ashutosh, you've been there for a while now. This the cyclonic storm that's now supposed to have its landfall at 6 to 8 p.m. It's somehow delayed. The information that we've received from the Met Department is that it's supposed to now have its landfall around 9 p.m., between 9 to 10. Take us through the effects that you already see, though, on ground. After 50 years, a cyclonic storm of such nature and such strength hitting the state of Gujarat.
Well, Nabila, the 1998 severe cyclonic activities, of course, the people from the coastal area cannot forget ever. And as far as the delay is concerned, remember, we are already witnessing the cyclonic activity since this morning, which is the intense wind speed. And literally, when there's a rain shower with the same wind speed, it literally, feels like someone smashing your body with the raindrops. And at the moment, again, the wind speed is way above the normal. And even if the landfall takes place at around 9 or 10 o'clock, remember, that will be at the center of the eye. That will be somewhere around 130 kilometers far away from the seashore, and which will be heading further or advancing towards the northwest region. But even in that case, because of this 130 kilometer radius to the coastal line, it will take again for certain hours. For example, if it is landfall makes around 9 o'clock, to hitting the coastal line with the gravity with the same intensity, the impact will reach only after 4 or 5 in the morning tomorrow. So this is going to be really a longest night perhaps for the coastal Gujarat in this part of Kutch, western Kutch, Mandvi, Mundra, in all the other areas. So as the Met says, if there's a delay in the cyclonic activity or the hitting the exact the path that was projected by the Met Department, so clearly the impact by reaching at the coastal line will take another certain hours. And see, with those we see, this was the the risk estimate that was done by the agencies, that was against the infrastructures and of course the uprooting of the trees. So far all you can say has been a safe day. There is not a major damage, only except certain uprooting of the trees that was taking place, and QRT was quick to respond to ensure there is no blockage of the roads, particularly to ensure smooth passage of ambulances and the other essential services. So people are indoors.
All rescue teams, Ashutosh, have been kept on high alert. Right. Rescue teams have been kept on high alert. Nearly 94,000 people along the low-lying areas have been evacuated. We saw Ashutosh where he's standing and braving that weather condition. Strong winds, gusty winds slapping the air right where Ashutosh is. Let me cut across to Saurav Akhtania, who's also live from Jamnagar, again in Gujarat, where we see the fiercest landfall that is due to take place somewhere between 9 to 10 p.m. Cyclone Biparjoy, Saurabh, is really fast approaching, but somehow what was expected to happen at 6 p.m. now is due to happen at 9 p.m. Are people in Gujarat really prepared? Do you see the forces, security forces in place? And tell us more about the do's and don'ts. We're a little worried about people venturing into the coastal lines. How prepared and worried should they be here?
So, well, Nabila, let me tell you, yes, the administration of Gujarat government is very well prepared, but because let me tell you that the cyclone Biparjoy has given a lot of time for this preparedness, because it moved very slowly in the Arabian Sea. It took over 6 to 7 days for actually before it is hitting the coastal areas today. So there was a lot of time which the government actually got, and therefore the central agencies along with the government agencies from the Gujarat as well, they are very well coordinating at different places. We are right now in Jamnagar, and the gusty winds are actually very much dangerous. And look at top angle visuals of Jamnagar here on India Today. You can see that how the wind speed is very much high. The NDRF teams are, Nabila, continuously patrolling the different areas. They are going to the low-lying areas as well. Even the local administration is continuously patrolling. What they are appealing to the people right now, that nobody should be out of their house, because when we are also doing some ground reports, we saw many of the people were actually out taking out photos and videos. So a continuous appeal is being made to the people right now that they should be inside by now, because it's just a matter of few hours from now and the wind has already taken a top speed over here. So what the appeal is being made to the people, that they should not come out of their houses or and the shelter homes. What the government has also done in this coastal areas of Jamnagar, Nabila, that they have cut off the electricity, so that if the electric poles
vehicles get damaged, so there should be no any injuries or danger to anyone else. So therefore the electricity has been cut down. Also the food package, the food supply has been given to the people from now only, because once this is complete dark, it will be very difficult for people to move. And also if the people should not come out, and therefore food supply is also already given to them. So continuous appeal through loudspeaker and patrolling to the people is only that right now they should not be out of their house. There are several teams which have been distributed.
Certainly the most basic, Saurabh. Do not step out, do not venture into the coastal areas. That's a no-brainer at this point. Gopi Manyar is also joining us, our India Today correspondent, who's been very fiercely braving that strong wind, who's right now in Mandvi herself, which is the worst affected area. Gopi, I can't even imagine how you've been reporting from ground for the last few days. Gusty winds there, really picking up pace. And the situation seems to be quite dire, especially in the area you're at. Mandvi is one of the worst affected areas, we believe, and the fiercest place where the landfall will happen. Tell us, give us some sense of the condition where you are at.
बिल्कुल नबीला, राइट नाउ वी आर इन मानवी, और यहाँ पे अगर आप देखेंगे तो जिस तरीके के हालात है, क्योंकि हम लोग जब पोर्ट पे मौजूद थे, जहाँ पे बिल्कुल जो समुंदर का किनारा था वहीं पे हम लोग मौजूद थे, और वहाँ पे हालात ये थे कि हवा की जो रफ्तार थी वो 110 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटे की हवा की रफ्तार होने का अनुमान था, जिसके चलते पोर्ट से पुलिस ने सभी मीडिया कर्मी को वहां से हटा दिया। पुलिस का क्या ये कहना है कि वहां पे खड़े रह पाना मुश्किल होगा, यहाँ पे आप कोई खड़े नहीं रह सकते। इस वक्त हम मानवी शहर के अंदर पहुंच चुके हैं, और मानवी शहर में आप देखेंगे तो हर किसी से आज तक यही अपील कर सकता है कि देखिए जिस तरीके से लोग अपने घरों के बाहर खड़े हुए हैं, और किस तरीके से बहुत ही आसानी से इसे लिया जा रहा है। एक और जहां प्रशासन धारा 144 लगा के यहाँ पे मौजूद है, वैसे में जो लोग हैं वो बाहर निकल रहे हैं, क्योंकि साइक्लोन उनको जिस तरीके से हवा की तेज रफ्तार है उसे वो देखना चाहते हैं, इसीलिए सारे लोग जो है वो यहाँ पे बाहर निकल रहे हैं। हम इंडिया टुडे की ओर से इनको अपील भी कर रहे हैं कि आप लोग घरों के अंदर रहिए, ताकि कुछ ही घंटों की बात है, लेकिन लोग जो है वो कई बार अनाउंसमेंट करने के बावजूद भी यहाँ पे लोग बाहर निकल रहे हैं। लेकिन जिस तरीके से आपको मैं होर्डिंग्स दिखाती हूँ, होर्डिंग्स जो है उसे भी यहाँ पे उतार दिया गया है। लोगों को ये होर्डिंग्स इसलिए उतार दिया गया है कि जब तेज हवा चलेगी तो लोगों को ये अगर होर्डिंग्स गिरता है तो उनको चोट ना आए, जिसके लिए यहाँ पे होर्डिंग्स को उतार दिया गया है। साथ ही जेसीबी मशीन जो है वो इसी तरीके से हर चौराहे पर लगा दिए गए हैं, ताकि अगर कहीं पे भी पेड़ गिरता है या कहीं पे सड़क ब्लॉक की हो जाती है, क्योंकि पेड़ गिरना या इलेक्ट्रिक पोल गिरना ये चीजें इतनी तेज हवा में बड़ी सामान्य रहती है, तो वैसे में उसको हटाने के लिए जेसीबी मशीन जो है वो भी इसी तरीके से चौराहे पर लगा दिए गए हैं, ताकि कहीं पे भी कुछ भी अगर होता है तो रास्ता कहीं ब्लॉक ना हो जाए।